Biakamal ka Nuer online TV channel ka jan gwasa me bana roi linka kui mal ka rei wish ka South Sudan te ka rosh mishallah tenetin kontil activists call for realistic peace implementation metrics ni de kon tin gwesh ka kuma South Sudan ten ka kui mal ka short ken en go shol ken netin kon tinta mal pindian en o de kan mal de kan alaslet de kan alel ka duom Georgia no ken gor ka no bi mal be de tin rei wi ka South Sudan gore jen wo bej roje me beje nywaka yekel ka ta dana shajalat ke je enitin kontil activist ke tente widien chunka ko de malder tere we ka so Sudan ramkel me konlinga re roje me eter manyang the executive director of the Juba based center for peace and advocacy or CPA raman later manyang ramkel ban jo ling yo gwad danu kon right tin along jen ramkel mi gwich maltin ki activist ku malka re wech ka so Sudan kanitin kontin mite kering mi chituok mi dagmal ki mi yenymal kanit kon la mala roy ka tadan de mal der ben ka jere wi ka so Sudan bana mandani chikan lat gwasme bana jaling mi jira ma jidit ka Nuer online TV channel gore jeno jin bi subscribe ka nywa ka nayti ko ken ka try notification bell ba ko bi ler ti bi kan chwa mala shubkaji bana lere me bana jaling kel karajan dan inshallah gwasme ke shalat re wich ka so Sudan neti gwesh ka maltin ketin kona la rai ka kwi malka re wich ka so Sudan ka kwi kuma so Sudan ke liu chala do kenene ken bon dialten content re wich ka so Sudan SPLM ayo SPLM kirma yadi te dakre ma chata inki bon diala ko ken ken chicken le mal ko dong de mal der te wano ken lera mun man dan guje ki man noge lajen ki man gwa kaje a chicken gwinu de kan char do badana de which so Sudan der te mal kaje ken activist ke ne de kontilet ka kwi mal ka rewi ka so Sudan right ken longono de transitional government they can ta dana len maro de keje de ken realeka civil society ke liu tin kontin gwe kamal tin gwasame kare wi ka so Sudan gore je de ken mal de ken las gos de ka do badana gorje keje ko on tama chen chawlat ka duor cha je blat ka gote ken road map medan e cha ta ni kenyam de je gor sit ko de security arrangement de je lat de permanent constitution de je tuk ko ba queen gwen ba je lat ko ron tin dangra wi jen dangra wi bakel ka pai wero won be a janata ti chakanen teleke chakalet angu mi chakalet ke jamona ke ken kon liep ke akume so Sudan re wich ke liu ka so Sudan a jenda na liep ke enwo mi cha constitution ki ngot mi cha ka tu ka lani ka sha security arrangement ki gangna cha ka tu ka lani lo cha unify force cha ka deploy re wich alo cha go dial kon ge ke jen woti tik tan cha unify force cha ka la re wich ka sha constitution ki ngot cha ka re ka angu mo dem mal de je pen ben dung do lat ke delay men ka jen kwina mo ka tinay transitional government na e kume men roika gwatot mo roika gwatot ka bondial alo kaniten content kwa winen content niam chet ke self ke ma yadit dr yang ma chaten kana bondial ko ken kaniten content kwa lela joga na me shadur ene ma wiane me mi shi election cha jalat ke cha kuin gwin cha lat ba authority bu kana kulutop but kejen gwasme transitional government take jen wo they can warga mnyudo so Sudan noko mal ki mnyudo chikan ngod yala kono de mal der ben gejere wika so Sudan chikan kalalat dundo ngoda tel michalat ano men chalat gwasme Ramadan and wude shwal keter manyang wi kono gwasme la executive director of Center for Peace and Advocacy chalar nene ajene pad ni dial de kana nyuda gwan wo nokan mal nokan mal ko de kan taye dane shamal chaje tangeje de kan lalat ano ko de mal der wano ano a janet ne titi ke ken peno dong de ngad de je pedon de mal de jatu wano ku ken delay men lat chikan do bran de kum der nyam ko je ke de mal der ben gaje chikan lat manyang chelar ne na a jene kab de ne dialten kontin kwa mal kwa je yar kab ka chong kab din dial konte kwa deploy tin yar ka security re wika so Sudan aka kap ko chong chwa SPLM mayo chwa ja attack SPLM mayo chwa kuma kirma yadi chwa attack SSPDF yendi al chwa bono ko ken chwa ka attack ko gori no mal bet bere wika so Sudan to kab ka chong chwa na chwa ka attack do me chelat amanyang a jene mu gorga jeno bu so Sudan bet ka malti dial ti ka kap ko chong ko bu so Sudan ba kula magwa dungno mu e ken shaka kep chong tala mal mbeben te roje mo che jokwen gwad me guru jen wo beje nywaka yaka tok English ka dobadan en cha gorka jen. A civil society activist is urging the transitional government to present a realistic matrix for implementing the extended roadmap, including for the security arrangement and drafting of a permanent constitution before election in December 2026. Termanyang, the executive director of Center for Peace and Advocacy, say parties should demonstrate their willingness to fully implement the agreement for the last time. According to him, this is by speeding up the implementation of the unimplemented and remaining provision in the revitalized peace agreement. Termanyang say the flare-up of army violence in several states is due to the absence of security arrangement, and cautioned that leaders should put the citizen interests above their own. The first priority should be security arrangement. If you look at what is going now about the political contention happening in Western Equatoria, Western Bargazal, and Upper Nile State, and Eastern Equatoria, it is the absence of security arrangement, Termanyang said. He said that if there's a political will among the peace parties, the unified force would have been all graduated and deployed to take control of the security in the country. The second priority is the constitution making process. I think the constitution making process is supposed to be guide all those things where the people will go for election, people will compete, they will elect you based on your ideas. The leaders are not working for the interests of the citizen. They are working for the interests of themselves. And they are working for the interests of their associates and their relatives. They don't work for the next generation in the country. On February 21st, Cabinet Minister Dr. Martin Elia Lumoro announced in a statement that the transitional period had officially been extended, effective from the next day. Dr. Lumoro said political leaders agreed to extend the government to provide time for key reform, including the drafting of permanent constitution, implementation of the security sector reforms, and adequate electoral preparation. But civil society organizations and diplomatic missions have cast doubt over the transitional government willingness to transition the country to democracy and demanded political accountability from the 2018 peace parties.